something that God kind of put into our heart. Why Guatemala? Friends asked us to go on a mission trip. Honestly, my wife and I, we weren't inclined to go to a third world country, had no desire. And down there we served with Bethel Ministries International, and it was a great trip, but I have to be honest in saying we didn't just do cartwheels and say we have to go back right away. After that first trip to Guatemala, we didn't have that great desire to go back. However, about a year later, my morning prayer time, while the coffee was brewing, I read my Bible and said my prayer, and my prayer was, God, give me a project. I go to church, I go to Bible study, and I believe, but I'm not serving you in an impactful way. And about 2 weeks later to the day, the missionaries from Guatemala were up visiting churches, and Chris Mooney from Bethel Ministries gives me a big hug and says, Rick, God says you're going to help me find wheelchairs. I'm a farmer and insurance agent. I'm not a missionary. I'm not a physical therapy guy. I don't know a lot about wheelchairs. Long story short, we shipped our first container of wheelchairs, 200 wheelchairs to Guatemala. From that point, we formed Mission Mobility and became more formal in collecting. And through that, I go every winter with a group of men, usually 6 guys. What they do is they host about 30, 40 teams a year. So just about every week of the year they have teams down there, and those teams build homes, do home visits, put in stoves, and do wheelchair distributions. And the wheelchair distributions are the cornerstone of what they do. It came to be because I said a prayer. It isn't about me, but it's just God answering a prayer. He gave me a project. And so we have actually a threefold mission. It's A, to collect the wheelchairs for Bethel. It's B, so those wheelchairs can reach the people for the gospel down in Guatemala. But it also has a third leg in that Mission Mobility gives us the opportunity in our collection efforts to share the gospel.